After beating Logan Paul in 2019, KSI walked away on top of the influencer boxing world. He had the fame, the respect, and the legacy. But in 2022, he decided to come back, not just to fight, but to build a boxing empire. 3 years later, after canceled fights, injuries, controversy, we have to ask, was KSI's boxing return a failure? After defeating Logan Paul in 2019, KSI said he was done with boxing. He focused on music, YouTube, and the Simon brand. But while he was gone, influencer boxing evolved behind. In early 2022, KSI announced his long-awaited return, and the opponent was Alex Wasabi. The storyline was perfect. Wasabi had just beaten Deji, KSI's younger brother. Fans were ready to see KSI get revenge. But just weeks before fight night, Wasabi pulled out due to a concussion. Most fighters would have canceled, but KSI had other plans. He decided to fight two people in one night, Swarms and professional boxer Luis Pineda. That night, KSI defeated both opponents, stopping Swarms early and outclassing Pineda to get a third-round stoppage. It was wild and entertaining, and gave birth to Misfits boxing. But while the event made history, critics argued the competition was weak. They said KSI was winning easily because the fights were designed that way. Misfits changed influencer boxing forever. It gave structure, regular events, weight divisions, and title belts. Fighters like Slim and Dean the Great became regular names. But while Misfits was thriving, KSI's personal career seemed stuck. The empire was growing, but the fighter behind it wasn't being challenged. After Dylan Dennis pulled out, FaZe Temper stepped in on short notice in early 2023. KSI knocked him out in under 2 minutes with a vicious right hand, left hook combination to retain his Misfits Cruiserweight title. It was impressive, but once again, fans weren't satisfied. They wanted Jake Paul, not another influencer. Next came Joe Fournier, a 9-0 pro boxer, KSI's toughest test yet. KSI landed what looked like a knockout blow, but slow motion replays told a different story. The shot that ended the fight was actually an elbow. The results were overturned to a no contest, erasing what would have been KSI's biggest win. After this, KSI got a ton of backlash of people calling him a dirty fighter. Even memes of people calling him an MMA fighter. After such outrage, KSI needed something big for people to take him serious again. Then, in October 2023, KSI faced Tommy Fury, the man who beat Jake Paul. This fight was huge. Months of trash talk, massive expectations, but the fight itself was disappointing. KSI fought awkwardly, clinched often, and never landed clean. Fury edged a split decision, and KSI's perfect record was gone. Many fans believed KSI won this fight. Many fans believed that it was a draw. Either way, it wasn't what fans expected. With KSI coming out and fighting so awkward, it was the first time people seriously questioned KSI's team. After the Fury loss, KSI tried to bounce back big. Misfits teased a crazy 2v1 fight where KSI would take on both Slim and Anthony Taylor on the same night. Another wild stunt to prove that he was built different. But before it could happen, he suffered a serious hand injury and had to pull out. The fight was canceled, and fans started to worry. A year later, KSI announced another fight with pro football player Wayne Bridges. Fans seriously hated this, so eventually Wayne Bridges pulled out of the fight, and KSI rescheduled a long-awaited fight with Dylan Dennis, the same opponent who pulled out before. But this time, KSI was the one forced to withdraw from the fight after falling sick during training. Back-to-back cancellations left fans wondering if he'd ever even fight again. Right now, KSI is recovering from his hand injury. He's been open about the toll boxing has taken on his body. His knuckles were damaged and needed serious repair. For the first time since 2022, KSI has gone silent in the influencer boxing scene. No opponent, no fight announcements, just recovery, and questions on whether he'll ever step in the ring again. Looking back, KSI's comeback is a story of two sides. As a promoter, he's a success. He created Misfits, gave dozens of influencers careers, built something that outlived his own fighting days. But as a fighter, his record tells a different story. No elite wins, constant cancellations, and now an injury that's taken him out of the game, at least for now. So, was KSI's boxing return a failure? Not completely. He changed influencer boxing forever. But as a fighter, he fell short of the legend people expected. Maybe it's not a failure. Maybe it's unfinished business. But what do you think? Is KSI's boxing career over? Or will he shock everyone again one last time? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.